came to Vaids sir.
Vaids sir.
Vaids sir.
Vaids sir.
Vaids sir.
Vaids sir.
Vaids ICS Delhi.
For preparation, we need two things. One is content, the other one is approach. Content is available in plenty, everywhere. And you have teachers, I won't call them coach, who claim that whatever they do in the class, that is enough. Even after 40 years of coaching, I cannot claim that. UPSC is not your slave. Telling you the content is not coaching. Approach is the coaching. And I do not know how many of the coaches, they give you the approach. So in mains, the syllabus is well defined and you have to prepare accordingly. And it's not important only knowing the questions and their answers. It is how to present them. Nobody tells you how to introduce the questions and how to conclude the questions. And without that, I don't think any question can be of any use.
एंथ्रोपोलॉजी की कोचिंग मैंने वैद सर से ली थी, जो कि मतलब उनके जो रोल रहा गाइडेंस का, वो मेरे लिए बहुत, मैं उसको पिवटल मानता हूँ अपनी सक्सेस में.
I used to share a lot of articles on WhatsApp group पे जो भी करंट अफेयर्स के आर्टिकल्स हैं, जो भी रिसर्च के आर्टिकल्स हैं, सर यूज्ड टू शेयर. सो व्हाट इट मेड अ डिफरेंस कि सबको आई थिंक एवरीवन इज थॉरो विद द सिलेबस, उनको पता होता है कि कहाँ से पढ़ना है. बट वैल्यू एडिशन नो, देयर इज अ डिफरेंस व्हेन यू सी माय आंसर्स एंड कंपेयर माय आंसर्स विद द अदर पीपल, कि उसमें जो वैल्यू एडिशन वाली चीजें हैं, दैट कम्स फ्रॉम व्हाटएवर सर वाज शेयरिंग इन व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप.
I wish please switch on your cameras. You people understand Hindi well? Anybody online who doesn't understand Hindi? Boss Reddy knows it?
I don't understand Hindi.
I'm not comfortable with the Hindi.
You are not comfortable. Where are you from?
Sir, I'm from Andhra Pradesh.
But Telugu people, particularly surrounding Hyderabad, they speak very good Hindi. Urdu mixed Hindi.
Sir, I'm not from Hyderabad, Telangana. Sir. So
How much
I'm
of it can you understand?
Yeah, I can understand, sir, but speaking is a little difficult.
Okay.
Okay. Sir.
Language is always an asset.
Yes.
Let us say if you are posted in UP, what will you do then?
Sir, I can understand the basic, like what we can speak in
You
day-to-day life, but it's difficult to understand complex.
Yeah, you have technical terminology and bureaucracy.
Yes.
Learning language is always an asset.
Yes, sir.
But why take Anthro? I was asking these people offline. Anybody who has some solid reason, just because you had the +2 bio, that gives no reason. First thing is why you left your core subject, and second thing is why to opt for bio. Anybody? Actually, seminar should be a dialogue. Unless we communicate, how will you understand each other? Otherwise, I finish in 15 minutes what we are required to do, what I expect from you and what you expect from me. But if you qualify, if you have a good score in Anthro, do you think you will qualify? What about GS? When are you appearing? Everybody tell me, when are you appearing in exam? 26? 26. That means 26 should be a norm. Can anybody tell me why to appear in 26? Anybody? See, silence, you have to, we have a tradition that we must not speak in front of our elders, but that tradition has to be broken to learn. If you are silent, it simply means you do not deserve to appear in 23. Hmm? You want to fail to appear in the exam? Why should you? How much is the preparation? Prepared anything? What things?
Quality.
Quality?
GS classes are going, sir.
Classes are going on, everything. See, there are two things. One is what you have read. Second thing is what you know. I'm asking you, what do you know?
I know 30%.
Exam is 100%. Then how much time is left for 26? Anyone from online, please interact. See, I tell you, with the kind of technical background that is there, you need at least 1 to 2 months to improvise your English also. Otherwise, in general, if you are preparing on your own, with the help of institute, it will take 1 year. On your own, it will take about 6 months to prepare your mains, GS, I mean 4 papers, and almost similar time, less than a month, say 5 years for answer. Means you need about 12 months to prepare mains. Are you left with that much of time? If you are left with, then where is the time for prelims? Did you ever appear in any exam to fail? Then why should you appear? You know, if you look at the results, recent results, all the people, fourth attempt, fifth attempt, sixth attempt, what is this nonsense here? What they are doing is, like you, they are randomly appearing. In a row, they'll appear in 3, 4 attempts. Then they'll have a break for 1 year. Then they'll make a strategy and then they qualify. Why don't you make that strategy in the first year itself? We advise our students, like if you have to appear in 2026, by 31st of January, you should be ready with your mains. Will you be? Because last 4 months at least you need for prelims. So if you are not ready, you appear in prelims, most likely you will fail. And if you don't, let us say you qualify, that will be worse because you are not ready with the mains. And once you fail in mains, then the time is already there to prepare for prelims. Again you will qualify through the prelims, again fail in mains. And finally, in the end, you will curse your luck. I worked very hard, but there was no strategy. Hmm? This is what I'm telling you. All these toppers which are there, they take 3, 4 attempts in a row, then they realize, then they take a break, make a strategy. Why not to make that strategy in the first year itself? So we always advise our students that unless you are thorough with your mains, don't think about prelims. Not that you are going to target. Don't think about. And once you are ready with your mains and prelims preparation is still a bit away, then you can attempt some state services exams to find out where do you stand. If you want to. Hmm? All these people who are doing out of 6 lakh, more than 4 lakh people are there who do not have any definite strategy. And the first point in strategy is that be ready with your mains before thinking about prelims. And second is that when you are doing your general studies, you are also having classes. You? Where? While you are taking 2 classes at a time, in GS you can ignore for the time being, but do concentrate on economy and geography. These are the two things you need a strong understanding. History and polity and culture and all those things, you can watch videos also and you can understand. Geography, you have to be present and then watch also. Both the things got to be there. Hmm? That is the way that you can prepare both the things at a time. And otherwise also, in GS, they do not have any evaluation mechanism. And here, in a specific time of 5 months, maybe 5.5 months, you have to write something like 260, 270 answers. In 150 days, writing 270 answers. Do you think still you will have time to concentrate on your GS? Then how can you appear in 2026? Coaching means answer writing basically. Coaching means getting your answers evaluated. Coaching means smitten by your coach, finding the errors, revising, improvising. That is coaching. Lectures are available on Telegram. All the lectures of all the experts, these are available. So unless, yes sir, somebody, anybody. So lectures are available. If you are attending a lecture only, then that means it is wastage of time and money both. And even when evaluation is there, the coach does not evaluate. The people who have qualified through the prelims once or twice, they are evaluating your mains copies, who themselves never made through the mains. They are evaluating. How would they know? And otherwise also the mechanism that is there, that leads to 200 score. If you score 100 in GS, people say it's a good score. Maybe 110. But if the score 110 you have in essay, will you call it a good score? Then say no, it should be around 125, 130, that will be okay. But if you have same score in optional, will you say it's a good score? No, then you need 145. Do you think UPSC is partial against GS or in favor of optional? No, it is not. Unless you have a mechanism to evaluate. Otherwise, self-evaluation, if you know how to do, it will happen like that only. People are scoring 420, 430, 440 out of 1,000. If you look at the history of UPSC, up to 2001, 2002, people used to score 450 out of 1,000 toppers. No, they are not scoring even out of 600. They used to score out of 600, 450. And now they are not scoring out of 1,000. Do you think UPSC has gone mad or what? Actually, wherever you are doing your GS, your coach of economy and polity, they tell you, don't criticize the government while writing an answer. Whenever you analyze anything, criticism will become integral part. Point is not that you criticize or not. Point is, what is the way out? If I say you are wrong, obviously you will ask me how, sir? And if I tell you are wrong here, 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 then you'll have to ask me, sir, how to correct it. The examiner is not sitting with you. You have to document everything over there. Then only you score. But I don't know, ever since 2002-3, these people, they have their say, those who teach economy and polity in particular. So be sure about. These days, success mainly relies on optional essay, maybe to an extent on paper 4, but interview most. This time interview score, I mean the way it jumped so high, I wonder how come so much great personalities they appeared in mains and scored 75% in interview, scoring 50% in mains, but 75 in interview. How is possible? Either there is lacuna in the person who is appearing in mains, or there is something wrong with the UPSC. If you are scoring 60% in written and 70% interview, that can do, that will work. Fine. So, I mean, you are having coaching, that is good. But I advise that while you are having coaching, attend class, convert everything into points. Additional sources, whatever they suggest or other people suggest, look at that, insert the new points that you have out in the list that you have, and finally, before you go to bed, you remember those points. Preparation means you have to remember by heart. And I just do not like people who say, I have read 15 times, 10 times, 6 times, but I'm yet to revise. Then what is the fun in revising so much, so many times? If you are yet to revise, it means you are at zero stage. I always advise my students that first attempt should be your best attempt. If you are not ready by 31st of January, postpone your attempt. And once you have given your first attempt, and just because it is first, there can be some unforeseen errors. So take another attempt. That's all. If you have given your best, what you can do thereafter? It means you are meant for better things in life. Hmm? And even in coaching, they take up very randomly which parts you have covered so far in your general study. Online people also can participate.
There was a message in the chat that 2026 is my last attempt. iPhone. Please speak up your name, sir. Ma'am.
Who is this person? iPhone?
Sometimes joining in a hurry, they forget to fill the name. That's how it
But
comes.
you have to come out and discuss. Hmm? If you are not interested in interaction, then how can I respond? Anyway, I'll ignore you till the time you are ready to talk. So, what you can tell me which areas, how long you have been having classes? Any session, any section that is covered so far? Which section?
Indian polity, ancient history.
Indian polity, ancient history.
Yes.
Any of the two things I can ask you?
Yes.
Which one?
Anything.
Anything means either polity or history. You have to specify. You are more confident about
Polity.
polity.
Yes, sir.
How many members were there in the Constituent Assembly? Online people can also respond if they want.
So there were 299 members.
Initially, it was 100 more.
Yes,
Then
so
it was
initially it was more. At the last, it came to 299.
very good. Next question. Was the women reservation discussed in the constitutional debates? You are confident about polity, yeah? Yeah, Pavitra?
The child has replied.
Chaya, it was discussed. Then why it was not passed?
Sir, I think it was opposed by a woman member of the
No.
constituency.
Don't you think? What is the truth?
Sir, I read about the same through that constitutional debates video that you recommend to watch. And by
That,
that,
yeah,
I remember one of the woman members criticized.
that's right. Rajkumari Amrit Kaur,
Yes, sir.
she has a word in her name in All India Institute of Medical Sciences also. She stood up. She said women are not secondary to anybody. They are not subordinates. We don't need the revision. Was OBC reservation discussed? You are ready with the polity? Not that way. The polity, let us, if you keep it separate, I wish those who are beginners start with geography. Geography takes considerable time. But geography is at the core of your general studies. One third of GS is covered there in ICS. Not at the cost of anthro, of course. Whatever time additional you may have. And once you have done it, and how you do it? Keep a globe or an atlas in front of you, have a blank map, listen to the videos. Antim sir will tell you which videos are good for which section. Whatever you watch, whatever is this, cite a point, whatever why it is so important, look at the globe or the atlas, plot in the blank map, and why 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. You are ready with that. Of course, an additional sources that you will have NCRT or other thing, finalize. If you have done geography, then internal security, disaster management, and climate change, they become very easy. And you can cover in very short time also. And even half the geography you have done, economics you have done in geography. They have classes separately. But trade, industry, agriculture, population planning, resources, you have done in geography and you have done in greater details. Why to repeat in economics? And you never care also, you keep noting down. That means in economics, you have to take up fundamentals of economy and current economy. Many of the issues in history also may be important in terms of geography. Only polity is separate. If you are doing this way and if you are doing as a team you can finish in 4 months. Individually, you can finish in 7 months. The institute will take 1 year and still, I doubt, question mark. But we have in Anthro, I hope all of you know about the syllabus of Anthro. If you do not, I'll ask Yadavji to put in the group. You will go through that, you will analyze that. Paper 1, most of it is technical. And when it is technical, we have lecture, discussion, dictation, all the 3 things. Paper 2, part 1 is also most of it technical. But paper 2, part 2, that is tribal India. It is most of discussion only. Otherwise also, wherever discussion issues are there, we discuss and we tell you the approach how to write the answer. Answer writing is at the core of preparation, getting answer writing and evaluation. How you got to do, again Antim sir will tell you. We will be having 5 topics. When we are doing it, I wish that you do nothing else. 5 topics. You have fossil evidence, you have primates, you have evolution, biological evolution, genetics, and archaeology. These 5 topics, people mostly try to mark up. Ordinarily, people, I doubt even if the coaches know. And our students take an edge of 20 to 25 marks, maybe 15 to 20 marks out of these 5 topics only. So while we are taking this up, this is in paper 1. So it will be about say 20 days or so, and this will be about 1 week, and we'll have special lectures also. When we are taking up this I wish that you keep your GS or a side. You may keep watching the videos whenever you have time. But these, if you do not cover up, these will create problems for you forever. Fine? Now, if you want me to keep on speaking in the class, I will be doing that only. Here you got to have queries, you have got to have doubts, you got to have plenty of questions for which I am here. Fine. कोई भी नहीं है। प्रथम प्रथमजीत
यस सर।
किथों
सर अमृतसर।
केड़ी थां
सर व्हाट सर?
अमृतसर किथों
अमृतसर जंडियाला।
जंडियाला
यस सर।
मेरी भुआ रहिंदी रूह मंडी।
अच्छा सर।
So if you have nothing to say, Antim sir will explain to you how we proceed with, how is answer writing done, how you get your answer evaluated. But I wish that you remember two things. First is that you have to pay once only. You can repeat classes, you can repeat test series, and after you qualify through prelims, you have repeat time-bound answer writing program and number of times till you qualify. And once you qualify and you are placed in the cadre of IAS, IPS, IEPS, IFS, in the general category cutoff, then the fee is returned back to you. So it's not a fee, in a way, it's an investment. How you get the returns, that depends on you. And second thing is, I am proud of that most of your paper setters and examiners, they are my juniors. So I know how much they can fly, and I train you that much only. Otherwise, if you look at the syllabus, what we cover in, I'll say 4.5 years, because I finished my MSc in 1.5 years, 3 years in BSc and 1.5 years in MSc. Generally, it takes 2 years. What we covered in 5 years and you have to cover in 5 months. People say the syllabus is small. How small it can be? People say it's very scoring. If Anthro is very scoring, then two things could be there. Either all those qualify, they should have anthropology as their option, or everybody should take Anthro. None of this is there. It has to be made scoring. UPSC is a Mahajan. Doesn't distribute marks like that only. You have to grab the marks, and so for that you have to learn how to do it. And for that we have evaluation of answer writing. Fine?
Sir, there is a question. How relevant are diagrams?
किसने
YouTube.
How relevant are diagrams?
हम पूरा लिखा है ड्राइंग ऐसे करते हैं.
See, it is through diagrams only the examiner realizes that you have not mucked up the thing. You have understood the thing. And not only that, even quotes. What you can say through one quote, maybe you have to write one full para about. So diagrams are very crucial and they are not difficult also. You know, I hated diagrams. In my eighth, there was a choice between drawing and Sanskrit, and I opted for Sanskrit. When I entered BSc first year, then I realized how interesting it is. We used to practice on sand initially. I have videos on how to make diagrams also. It's very interesting and it makes the thing scoring as well. Any example? We have a diagram about skull. You know, that is the most difficult diagram people say. You have a nasal depression here. How is that? You have a nasal depression here. It's like a standing V. Then you have nasal spine. This spine is mostly broken in the case of ordinary bones. Then you have teeth, then you have chin, and then you have lower jaw. Then you have forehead, and then there is a curve of the skull. It can be bigger one. And then teeth are there. Hmm. And then you have the orbit. A frontal bone is there, parietal is there, temporal is there. Done. You can make in 30 seconds. Hmm? You need a bit of practice. And we do not show you the photographs. We draw diagrams on the board so that you can learn how these have to be drawn. Otherwise, I could have easily projected and finished what people do misusing the technology actually. Hmm? Fine. Similarly, you have femur is there, that hip, thigh bone is there. This is the head. This is the neck. Then vertical projection is there. Then it is like this. How difficult it is? Where it is? It is here. Hmm? The question is, even if you do not like drawing, but you do like scoring, so you'll have to learn drawing. Hmm? Anything that helps you in scoring, you have to. Actually, I have completed my graduation in anthropology and find difficulty in understanding biological anthropology, especially genetics. I don't have any background in biology as such. ये सैमसंग कौन है भाई? भाई सामने आओ तो बात हो. है
लाइब्रेरी में.
तो चेहरा दिखाने में क्या जाता है? कहाँ से ग्रेजुएशन किया है पता लगना चाहिए ना. हाँ, where from you have done your graduation? Please unmute and respond if you can. चैट में डाला है, देखो जरा. हाँ, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ इलाहाबाद. Obviously, in physical anthropology, only 3 departments are there which are masters: DU, Chandigarh, Kolkata. In Allahabad University, you have only ad hoc teachers. So how can you? And otherwise also, right from the days of Professor Sahai, you know Professor Sahai? He was the head and the tail of the department for almost 20 years. Now he is Professor Emeritus, has his house in Ranchi, but he is settled in Dehradun.
Yes.
Now you have many people, but they are ad hoc people. And particularly these 5 topics which I told you, even my teachers, they feel jealous of me, that how so simple I can be. So physical anthropology, only Delhi, Chandigarh and Kolkata are there. Even Lucknow, you cannot say that they teach well. Pardon? Yeah, what you can do is, if you have seen our YouTube channel and even if you have not seen Vaids ICS Delhi, we have the videos on terminology of evolution and genetics, and we have terminology of geological time scale, then osteology part, we give it in our group. So, how can you understand without understanding terminology? And nobody teaches you that way. I told you fossil evidence, people say it is the most difficult topic. Why? Because the first sentence is Dryopithecus was a Miocene fongid. क्या समझे?
Yes.
What do you understand? Unless you know what is Dryopithecus, what is Miocene, what is fongid, you won't feel like reading the next line. So every technical issue has to be started that way only. Like I ask most of students who are BTechs or otherwise also, if I ask you what is inertia, can you tell me in one line? Anyone online? You can't. To a beginner, you have to tell the quantities, scalar and vector. Then you have to tell the speed, acceleration. Then you have to tell me the laws of motion. Then you can make me understand inertia properly. And that is the approach for every technical subject. Right? Speed, velocity, acceleration, not directly acceleration. People want you to mug up. UPSC doesn't. So you are trapped. Harshul? Harshul Singh Thakur.
Yes, sir.
Why these fingerprints on your face?
Sir, what?
Circles and circles and on your face. This is the image of.
Sir, this I put this image back in, I think 2021. I don't really remember, sir, why I put it.
If
This is
you
an
don't
old
remember,
ID.
then why to put it? Got to be either
Sorry, sir.
some great personality or any of your ancestors. It cannot be you. You are too young. You must be too young. I am looking at a fingerprint from forensic point of view. Circles
Yes,
and
sir.
circles and circles. Nothing to ask. Okay, Antim sir will tell you. And if you have still anything to ask, you are welcome to the institute. I wish you visit the institute once and find out how we do, what we do, and what our students will be there to give you the feedback. That should be the right approach to understand how an institute works. Fine? लोग बता दो चलो अंतिम सर कह रहे हैं सिलेबस बता दो पॉइंट्स में इसको तो मिटा दो ना अब we'll make in the class plenty of times. You know, if you summarize, I told you syllabus is there put in the group, but if you summarize, first is intro. Every subject has intro only. But in your syllabus, it is written what is anthropology? 1.1, 1.2, relationship of anthropology with other sciences, social sciences. 1.3, various branches of anthropology. Most ridiculous way of explaining. Unless you know what are the various branches, how can you show the relationship? If you know what is social cultural, you will show the relationship with social sciences. If you know biological, you will show the relationship with biological sciences. If you have archaeology, you will show the relationship with earth sciences. So that way it is. And that way throughout the syllabus is. Then you have basic concepts. These are basic concepts in sociology and anthropology. What is society, what is culture, what is group, what is institution, what is culture, what is civilization, caste and theories and all those things. Then you have first major topic that you call institutions. Your syllabus is very haphazard. We have made it a proper thing. And institutions, you have topics marriage, family, kinship, economic anthropology, political anthropology, and religion. This topic we call institution. And we start our classes from this topic. We don't start with this topic. The reason is very clear. Introduction covers the terminology of whole of the syllabus. Social also, biological also. So if you take up introduction in the beginning, it will take 1 week to complete. But once we have done social anthropology and then a major part of physical anthropology, then we take up and we can finish in 2 hours. That way, how the syllabus can be reduced. Then thereafter, we take up some biological portion. We start with fossils, primates, evolution, biological evolution, genetics, and then we take up in your syllabus, you have a topic after this, which is called culture and thought, thinkers. But culture and thought is covered after this. And then rest of the portion of physical anthropology, we have race, human physical growth, human ecology, and application. And in between, we have here language and communication. And then another chapter is there, archaeology. Indian will take up in paper 2. And here also the archaeology we take up along with the paper 2 only. And we'll have some special lectures for archaeology. Paper 1 takes about 3 months to finish, at least more than 2.5 months. And paper 2 takes less than 2 months in a way. At times we have 3 classes, at times we have 4 classes, at times we have 5 or 6 classes per day. Everything is pre-planned and announced to you. Whenever 3 classes are there, my classes, then the repeat class is there on Sunday. Recording is played, not given, only played. Offline people can watch n number of times the recording. Online people, they can watch only on Sunday, or if they happen to be in Delhi, they can. Videos are not given outside the premises. That's why our videos and our class notes are not available, ordinarily at least. I won't say these are not available. How do I know the full scene? Fine. Then in paper 2, to start with, we have archaeology, first Indian and world combining both. Then we have Indian population, demography, racial and linguistic elements. Then we have basis of Indian social system, Varna, Ashram, Purusharth, caste. All details you have as per the syllabus given it, but arranged in a way that make you easy understanding of the syllabus. And then you have basic concepts in terms of social change, Sanskritization, Westernization, dominant caste, great and little tradition, universalization and parochialization, tribe caste continuum, sacred complex, nature man spirit complex, village studies. And thereafter we have the contribution of various anthropologies you take up along with growth of anthropology. Theories, I told you, culture and thought is theories only. And thereafter you have tribal India. Anything else? चैट में क्या है भाई? ये तो वही क्वेश्चन है यार. द वैलिडेशन ऑफ द कोर्स ऑफ. यार अजब किस्म हो यार. मैंने क्या कहा? यू कैन रिपीट क्लासेस, यू कैन रिपीट टेस्ट सीरीज, यू कैन रिपीट टाइम बाउंड आंसर एटिंग टिल यू क्वालिफाई. क्या मतलब इसका? वैलिडेशन क्या होती है यार? मेरे को इतना भी समझा दो. और पास होने के बाद फीस वापस होती है IAS IPS IAS बनने के बाद. मेरी इतनी सी अगर भाषा समझ नहीं आती, इंग्लिश में बताया, अब हिंदी में भी बता दिया. Once you are a student of Vaids, you are at least till the time you qualify. Thereafter, if you want to remain, depends on you. Actually, the day we start our batch, WhatsApp group are formed, and every year these WhatsApp groups, they are reorganized. So you have to become member every time. But you are never refused admission into those groups. You remain till you want. Valid is till you are alive or till I am alive. Got it? ये है यार. याद रह गई. भाई किसी कोचिंग में वैलिडिटी की बात करते हैं ना वो, है ना? दिस इज वैलिड फॉर 1 year, दिस इज वैलिड फॉर 2 years, है ना? वो तो सेल भी करते हैं बैच को. हमें तो कोई इंक्वायरी करता है ना सर कि आपकी कॉस्ट क्या है बैच की, तो हम कहते हैं हमारी कोई कॉस्ट नहीं है. हम बेचते नहीं है इंस्टीट्यूट, हम बेचते नहीं है एंथ्रोपॉलॉजी. वेयर इज द फी व्हेन यू आर गेटिंग द फंड? वेयर इज द बाइंग एंड सेलिंग? You want to buy the course. This is the way many institutes advertise. मेरे को तो बड़ा अफसोस होता है कि दिस इज द वे एजुकेशन हैज बीन. और आप लोग सुन क्यों रहे हो? 20,000 रुपए में ऑप्शनल और GS दोनों का कोचिंग दे रहे हैं. वो कॉस्ट प्राइस है उनकी, तो वहां जाना चाहिए फिर. ये क्या कह रहे हैं? प्रथम क्या कह रहा है भाई? ओवरलैपिंग इफ डायग्राम्स आर रिमेम्बर्ड. सर जी, एक तरीका होता है. इफ यू नो द एवोल्यूशनरी ट्रेंड्स, what has happened. Say for example, if you talk about the skull of apes, we have slight projection forward that we call prognathis. Pro means projection, gana means face. Apes have strong projection, but concavity is there at the base. It is like this, and chin is also not there. Position of brain is there, mandible shape is there, skull shape is there. Once you know the evolutionary trend, you can draw them easily. Done. So Antim sir will tell you the nitty-gritty of how we proceed. And if you feel like, I wish you come to the institute visit. Mostly I'm free from 11:30 to 1:30. You don't need any appointment. Done? Chalo. God bless you all.
Good morning, everyone. So, before I share the details for this August batch, uh, let me tell you what all is a part of the course. These days, it has been this word foundation course has been very popular in trend, I will say. But what is a foundation course? Uh, Just a way to shun off the responsibility. And we told you the basic concept. Now it's on you to get your success, and then when you qualify, well, and cash your result. A very sad trend that is there in the industry. Anyhow, so when you are joining our comprehensive classroom course, you first get the classes that are so-called foundation course that is there. So when you join a foundation course, first you will join the classes, some 5-6 months exercise what they are doing. Then you will join another course for answer writing. And in this course, the evaluation is not there. Then you join test series for evaluation. After that, you get to know that enrichment, you further need enrichment so that you can score better. You're not scoring good enough. So you go for enrichment. And you keep getting stuck in this loop. That's how your 1.5 years are time you lose. So instead, what we prefer to do, the classes and answer writing are combined. Okay. In the beginning of every section, a list of questions is dictated. As the topic gets covered in the class, you're supposed to write answers for them and get them evaluated. Okay. I'll in a little while, I'll brief the process of answer evaluation, how we do it. Okay. Then obviously there are class tests, but this test series is included in the course. The test series comprises of a total of 16 tests, 12 sectional and 4 comprehensive. Okay. And that again is included in the fee for the comprehensive classroom course. And enrichment obviously continues because, like we say, we are there with you till you qualify. You will keep on receiving the updates of the recent happenings in the world of anthropology that are relevant for your syllabus on the WhatsApp group. Then you have the facility to repeat everything. Say, most people coming from the non-bio background, they struggle with physical anthropology. So they prefer to repeat the classes again to get a better grip on the concept. So they just give me a call or the team and they say, I want to repeat any upcoming batch, this topic is going on and you can just join that. Or say you are targeting 27 and you complete your coaching, then you want to attend the batch for revision sales. Okay? To maintain your engagement. You can do that. No additional fee for any of these. Okay? So this is the way the preparation has to be done. That in a month of, in a span of 5 months, you complete the writing of 300 odd questions. Okay? Get them evaluated. Then once you have, when sir has given an okay on those questions, you, sir assures you that once he is approving any question, that means 60% marks UPSC will give you. That means 300 out of 500. Once those questions are finalized, you start memorizing them. Any update that you receive, you need to enrich your answers with them. Every 2 months we are releasing a booklet of case studies where you will find relevant information to update. And this year we also had a compilation, an annual compilation that we specifically kept for our students only. Otherwise, we have it on the website, and everyone gets to utilize it. But this time, I wanted to favor our students a little more. Some 70, 60, 64 case studies are there in this booklet that are annual compilation that will help you on this. So I knowingly restricted it to our students only, and maybe in a day or two we'll put it on the website. Okay. These are the kind of advantage that you have when you are a student of web. Okay. Okay. These are the detail of the course, how it goes on. You will be aware of the topic that is to be covered in the class, and you have to read it and come. Very rarely, once or twice in a year, there is a student who is a graduate in anthropology. Otherwise, they struggle. So you have to read and come to the class. The topic is new, so you have to put in your doubts on sir's or my number, when whoever is conducting the class. So 90% of the syllabus Vaids sir takes, remaining 10%, particularly the portion of theory, culture and thought, that is taken by me. Okay. So you send your doubts on WhatsApp 15 minutes before the class. The doubts are taken upfront in the class before the lecture starts. During the lecture, you will get to know what all questions are covered that were dictated in the beginning of the section, and you will attempt those questions in the after the class. Attempt the question, revise the content, and that is the way you are supposed to score 300, target 300. If you are not doing this much, you are not taking advantage of the course. Okay. So this is the way we have to proceed. Okay. After every section, we have a test, and other than that test series, I already told you it is available. Okay. Now, about the timing. The timing of the batch is 2 to 4:30, and the schedule will be 3 to 5 days a week. When Vaids classes are going on, it's 3 days a week. Any other faculty, say me or the supplement faculty, we talked about ma'am who is PhD in archaeology, if she comes, the classes will be 4 to 5 days a week. Okay. When classes are 3 days a week, we have a replay of the classes on Sunday. The way you have replay of a cricket match, same way. When classes are 4 or 5 days a week, you get the recording on the app. Okay. The classes are conducted for online students on our app, that is Vaids ICS. You can find it on Play Store as well as Apple, Google and Apple, both stores you can find that. Right? Okay. About study material, you will the study material comprises of 10 modules printed plus 2 supplement materials that to be used for preparing your answer. Then for online students, the material is sent through courier. Then about answer evaluation. So how we do answer evaluation? First, we divide you people into groups, and you do a peer evaluation. Say, I have written an answer and sent in the group. People will give me feedback. If I find that feedback relevant, then I'll accordingly improvise and then share the answer with the assigned mentor. The second stage of evaluation is the mentor. Once the answer is evaluated by mentors and they give an okay, that answer has reached a certain level of maturity, then the answer is shared with first. Okay. We have these 3 stages of evaluation that helps you retain the answer more and more. Okay. So this particular process has been thoroughly designed to help you, keep engaged and get things committed to your memory. Okay. So this is the way you go. The answer evaluation is done. For online students, what we do is you scan your answer with your phone, create a PDF, and you send. And the discussion is done over video call. The evaluated answer copy is sent to you, and then we discuss that what are the flaws in there. Or either we have a video call and then and there we evaluate it. These are the 2 ways we do the evaluation. Right? Then same goes for test series as well. you will be sending your scanned copy and the evaluation will be done the same way. Okay. Those of you who are interested in joining online, there is one clause that we have that you should always keep your cameras on. So we have a feel of a virtual classroom. Okay, this is a seminar and people are not switching their camera on, but in the class that is a must necessary. Okay. What else is there? I think this is pretty much the detail of the course. Okay, the duration of course is around 5 months, and for offline the fee is 50,000 plus GST, and for online the fee is 40,000 plus GST. Okay. Okay, now I open the floor for doubt. I understand Vaids is very senior and you know you are very hesitant in asking him doubts, but please kindly feel free to ask me your queries. That that is another batch that started from July 11th. For Raj, he is asking classes are supposed to be 9 to 11:30 a.m. That is another batch that started from July 11th. Okay, or again it will be starting in October. That way. Uh, I'm sharing my number. For any query, you can directly call me. Even if you wish to interact with Vaids sir, give me a call and I'll patch you up. Okay. So, any queries related to your entire UPSC preparation you have, please ask. None? Mike? During the course, you will be completing around 300 questions. If you include test series, the total goes to 325 or so.
Okay.
Certain repetitions are also there. So that's 325, 330 odd questions. Okay. And no, it is advised for you to give 5 hours daily to anthropology. So, no, because in this time, we want to complete our entire syllabus and make sure that we are targeting 300. So, what we do is we have to be very, rigorous. And if this same rhythm you are able to maintain for GS, then you will be easily able to complete the entire preparation till pre in 14 months, 12 to 14 months. Okay. 5 months you give for intro, 6.5 7 months you keep for main, 6 months rather, you keep for GS main, and 100 days for prelims. That is the ideal timeline for preparation. But when you are having a very, very, strict and rigorous strategy to follow. That okay. First is questions नाम क्या है? iPhone. I'm a working professional. Sir, देखो, we consider UPSC preparation as a full-time job. Okay? And we have these evening batches, Saturday, weekend batches in the past, but they never produce many results. Hence, we have to restrain from doing that as, they are not serving the purpose of education. So, if along with job, you can, think about giving 5 hours daily, at least, then maybe you can think of joining the course. Otherwise, you'll not be able to take the full advantage. And second one, completing a polity and geography taking me 3 months. Is that normal? That depends. देखो, some people have their pace slow. That does not mean that you are not able to prepare properly. The idea is if you are taking not 14 but 16, 18, 20 months even, but if your preparation is full-fledged, that is fine. Everyone has their own pace. Okay? I advise you to take advantage of the video lectures that are available for free on YouTube and Telegram also. Many courses are available. So you can take advantage of that. Okay? And from there, you can speed up, I would say, your preparation. And please make sure that you are going through the PYQs, particularly in case of GS, before you are going through reading of any section. The reason I'm saying this is because the goal of when you are reading anything, there are two orientations. One is based on your competition, and other is based on academic. The questions that are asked in academia are different, and the orientation of question asked in competition are different. So before you go through the content, always go through the previous year questions. You can get a compilation anywhere easily. Go through them. That will help you crisp your preparation time as well. And again, I said that referring to video lectures, that also helps you a lot. Like sir said, I will be telling you the sources, but no, I will prefer to talk in person about that. Otherwise, people will accuse me of uh, encouraging piracy. So I don't. You can call me up and ask for this in person, or you can meet calls. Okay. So admissions are open. You can either walk in at our center, Rajendra Nagar, and complete your admission process, or you can visit our website. When you register yourself first time, you have to pay 2,000 rupees. That is a part of the fee only. And after that, you have next 3 days to pay the remaining fee. You can pay it through the website, or you can visit the institute. Anyhow, you can do that. And if you need any extension on that 3-day time period, you can also call me up. Okay, thank you, sir, for reminding me that. Before joining the course, there are two books that we always advise you to go through. First is Anthropology by Amber and Amber. Okay, this 15th edition is available in the market for this. Buy this book and give it a casual reading. No need to make notes, nothing. Just go through it in a casual manner. This will help you familiarize with the subject, get acquainted with the subject. So when classes are going on, you are reading the content. No, things don't seem alien to you. Okay? Then second one is the book by Vaids, In Search of Ourselves. Or popularly known as socio-cultural anthropology. Okay. By Vaids it is. For this book, you go through chapters 4 to 9. Skip first 3 chapters for now. Like sir said, that we take up institutions first and then we go further. So these chapter 4 to 9 will cover all the 6 institutions, 6 types of institutions rather. And just go through that thoroughly and make sure you note down all your doubts that you have and you get to ask in the first part. Okay. So these two are the books that you need to go through. Okay. I hope that helps. Gentleman with the Vivo phone, ask gentleman or lady. Okay. So thank you for coming for the seminar, and I hope to see all of you soon in the Excuse me. I hope to see you soon in the seminar and the classes. Abhinand R. Sir, is August, that's the last batch. So we'll have batches again every 2 months or no, every month rather we have a batch that starts. But don't think that this is the batch targeting 26. Okay. Only and only if your preparation of GS is 100% complete, then this August batch will be helping you for uh, targeting 26. Like sir said, we do not suggest you to appear for the exam before your preparation is complete. There are many reasons for that. First is, no, even if you are underprepared and you appear for the exam, there is always this false hope. English हिंदी में कहते हैं खुशफहमी, that you have, and no, maybe I'll pass. Some of my tukka predictions will get correct, but no, obviously these are not factual things, so you are going to fail. Then in this false hope, you will waste some 15, 20 days till the result comes. After that, when you see that you're not qualified, again, you will waste some time, in grieving. People take anywhere between 1 week to 1 month to get over this week. And then you dedicate certain time, say 2, 3 months for prelims. But without the proper preparation of mains, it's tough to clear prelims. We have seen the nature of prelims, how analytic it has 5, 6 years. Okay. So then again, how much time have you lost? You have lost 4 valuable months. And second thing is, when you appear for the interview, UPSC interview, in the first attempt, the marking is lenient because it highlights your intelligence. Okay. So if anytime there is a pressure on you by yourself, if you are putting that first target, then better get the true picture. And sometimes people often also have pressure from the family that you have been an A grade student, you are there for 1 year. What are you doing if you don't want to appear for the exam? In that case, I suggest you appear for the forest exam. Okay. Indian Forest Services. When you are applying for that, you see 3 options when you are applying for the prelims exam, registering yourself. You see 3 options. First is civil services, second is forest services, and third is civil plus forest. So only appear for forest. That way your civil services exam attempt is not counted. Okay. The question was the next batches. We'll have batches every month. You can check the website for a schedule. Okay. Fresh batches are starting again in October, then in December. And rolling batch again will be in September and November. So I thank you all for your presence and I hope to see you soon in the class. All the best, everyone.